Hello, friend. Shane Vozar here, outsider artist. Thanks so much for watching. We're gonna do a earn and then learn, or rather a learn and then earn video. Evaluate your customer before you build your side hustle around them. One of the biggest mistakes you can make when starting a side hustle is deciding what you're going to sell before figuring out who you're selling to. A lot of online business advice starts with the product. Create an ebook, build a course, start a store, sell on eBay. But there's a better question to ask first. Who is the customer and what do they actually want to buy? That's the basic lesson behind good selling. You shouldn't try and the first product that comes to mind. You should understand the customer's needs and then offer something that makes sense for them. The original sales advice is built around exactly this idea. Evaluate the customer before recommending a product. I think that principle is even more important for today's side hustle market. Don't start with what you want to sell. One of the easiest traps for an aspiring entrepreneur is falling in love with a business model before finding out whether ordinary people actually want what you're offering. That's one reason I question the constant push towards digital information products. We're living in a world where AI can quickly create information products extremely quickly. If someone wants basic information about a subject, they can often ask AI directly. That changes the economics of selling information. Instead of asking, what digital product can I create? I'd rather ask, what will people actually want to buy? That's where physical products and collectibles become interesting. People still buy things they can hold. They collect things. They display things. They trade things. And they can become emotionally attached to the things that have a physical existence. That's particularly interesting in the collectible trading card market. Evaluate the customer, not just the competition. Find out what customers already own, what competitors they use, and what they need before recommending a product. That's good advice. But if you're selling on a marketplace such as eBay, there's another problem. You can become so focused on competing with other sellers that you forget to understand your own customer. I've seen what happens when you're competing with many other sellers on eBay. It can become a race to the bottom for pricing. If your only advantage is that your listing is a little cheaper than somebody else's, you don't have much of a business. Instead, I want to know, why would somebody want this particular item? And even more importantly, why would they want to buy it from me? That's where content marketing comes into the picture. Your customer should know who you are. One of the biggest differences between marketplace traffic and audience driven traffic is familiarity. Somebody who finds your ACEO while searching eBay may have no idea who you are. They're comparing your card with dozens or hundreds of other listings. But somebody who has discovered you through your YouTube content is different. They've already encountered you. They've seen your personality. They've seen your work. They know that you're the person behind the product. Now you're not simply another anonymous seller in a search result. That's why I use the basic formula. Send traffic from website A to buy on website B. Website A is where you attract attention and build an audience. Website B is where the transaction happens. For example, YouTube to eBay. You don't necessarily need eBay to find your customer for you. You can use content to find the customer first. Then you can send that customer to eBay to buy. Ask what your customer is comfortable buying. There's another question I think side hustle entrepreneurs should ask. What kind of product is my customer already comfortable buying? My audience isn't necessarily looking for another complicated digital business. I'm interested in ordinary people who want to make money online and may be much more comfortable buying and selling physical product. That's important. If someone understands a collectible trading card, they don't need a 45-minute presentation explaining what it is. They can see it, they can hold it, they can collect it, they can decide whether they want it. That simplicity has value. Make the product fit the customer. This is where ACEOs fit my side hustle philosophy. An ACEO is a small collectible art card measuring 2.5 by 3.5 inches. It's physical, it's easy to ship, and it can be made quickly. My basic production model is 15 minutes to make, 5 minutes to list, 10 minutes to ship. That's a simple model. The point isn't that everyone will make an ACEO in exactly 15 minutes or sell every card for exactly $20. The point is that you should evaluate your product against the needs of your market. Can you make it quickly? Can customers understand it? Can they afford it? Can you ship it easily? Will people want more than one? Does it fit into a growing collectible market? Those questions are more useful than simply asking what product some guru says you should create. Don't sell everything to everybody. Don't overwhelm customers by trying to push every product you have at them. I agree, but I'd apply that principle to the entire side hustle business. You don't need to sell everything. You don't need 100 products. You don't need to become a general purpose internet store. You need to understand the customer you're trying to serve and create products that make sense for that customer. If you're creating collectible art cards, for example, you can develop themes that appeal to collectors and people who already enjoy your content. Your audience becomes part of your product research. Pay attention to what people respond to. Pay attention to what they comment on. Pay attention to what gets their attention. Then make more of what makes sense. Don't confuse customer research with chasing trends. There's an important difference between understanding customers and blindly following trends. If the guru tells you that everybody is making money with a particular digital product, that doesn't automatically mean you should create one. You need to evaluate the market yourself. I've recently seen firsthand that collectible trading card events can draw a lot of people. That's interesting to me because it provides a physical world signal that people are still interested in collectibles. And major influencers getting involved with trading cards is another identification that the category is receiving attention. But you still have to do the work. You can't simply declare that something is hot and expect sales. You need a product people want, an audience you can reach, and a practical way to complete the transaction. The customer comes before the funnel. Modern online marketing can make selling sound incredibly complicated. Funnels, automation, email sequences, advertising, landing pages, upsells, downsells, digital products, AI generated content. Before you build all of that, stop. Ask yourself, who is my customer? What are they trying to buy? Why do they want it? What can I offer that actually fits their needs? Then ask another question. How can I get my product in front of them without competing entirely on price? That's where content marketing becomes powerful. Instead of relying entirely on marketplace search, you build an audience somewhere else and send those people to the place where they can purchase. Website A to website B. Evaluate the customer before you evaluate the sales technique. You don't necessarily need a better closing technique if you're offering the wrong product to the wrong person. You don't necessarily need another advertising trick if your product doesn't fit the market. You don't necessarily need another digital product because somebody online told you that digital products have no shipping costs. Start with the customer. Find out what people are comfortable buying. Find out what they collect. Find out what they respond to. Then build a simple product around those needs. For me, that's the only reason physical collectibles make so much sense as a side hustle model. They're tangible, they're understandable, they're easy to ship. And with ACEOs, they're small enough that you can make them without turning your side hustle into a giant production operation. The real selling technique isn't some secret phrase you say at the end of the sales call. It's understanding what people want and putting the right product in front of them. Evaluate your customer first. Build the product around the customer. Use content to build your own audience. Then send people from website A to website B. That's a much stronger foundation for a side hustle than simply trying to convince somebody to buy something they never wanted in the first place. And thanks so much for watching. And please visit my website, outsiderartist.ws, to learn more and to see what art cards I have available for sale. And thanks so much.